On Math with McComish, today we're going to be graphing horizontal and vertical lines. So if you're given an equation like x equals 4, what this means is if you're going to graph it, every y value has an x value of 4. So it'd be like if you had some ordered pairs, the first number is the x value, which is 4. And the y value can be anything. That's why this creates a vertical line. So as you can see right here, it's a vertical line at 4 on the x-axis. Okay, so it's a little bit counterintuitive because the x-axis itself is this horizontal axis, right? But if you have a graph of x equals a number, or like x equals 4, that creates a vertical line that goes through the x-axis on that value. So if we have the definition, the graph of an equation x equals a, where a is just a number, it's a vertical line. And if you have the graph of an equation of y equals any number, or a, where it's just a constant, it's a horizontal line. Okay, if it's not a vertical or horizontal line, we call it oblique or slanted if they are linear. So that's what you have to remember on here. So let's do some examples. Graph y equals 2. Well, let's go to 2 on the y-axis, which is right there. And what this would give you is a horizontal line at going through 2 on the y-axis. So a horizontal line, so it would go right there. Okay, next one, let's graph x equals 5. So let's find 5 on the x-axis. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right here, so this is a vertical line at x equals 5. So it would look like that. Let's graph y equals negative 4.5. So y equals 1 is a horizontal line. So we go down 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.5 is in between there. So I'm going to draw my line. It's not right on the line. It's kind of in between at 4.5, negative 4.5. Okay, this next one, y minus 2 equals 1. Well, first you kind of have to solve for y. So I'm going to plus 2 to each side. Y equals 3. So if y equals 3, go 1, 2, 3 up and draw a horizontal line right there. And finally, 4 plus x equals 1, so minus 4 to both sides. So x equals negative 3. So I start at the origin, go 1, 2, 3 left to negative 3. And then I'm going to draw a line at negative 3. A vertical line. So that's how we draw horizontal and vertical lines. Now I want you to pause the video and try these ones, and I will go over them in a minute. Okay, here are where these lines should be. So x equals negative 3 is a vertical line right there. Y equals 5 is a horizontal line right there. X equals 0, well, that would be a vertical line, but that is already the axis. So that's right there on the y-axis. Y equals negative 0.5. It's going to be halfway between 0 and negative 1. And if I solve for x on this one, x equals 2. So that's a vertical line right there. So make sure you have those correct.